The next topic is conversion of recurring decimals into rational numbers. Now what is the meaning of this? See, rational numbers, we all know that we have to write the rational numbers in the form of fractions, right? And recurring decimals means 0.666 and so on. These are the recurring because 6 is repeating and it is having no end, so it will be 0.6 bar. This is recurring. Now this 0.6 bar I have to write in the rational form. That means I have to write it in the fraction form. How I am going to write? There is a method of doing this. That's what we are going to discuss now. Okay, first example is 0.4 bar. You have to write 0.4 bar in the rational form. How you are going to write this now? I know that 0.4 to the power 0.4 bar I can write as 0.444 and so on, because below the digit of, if we are having a bar on above of any digit, that means that digit we are going to repeat. So I am going to write here 0.4444 and so on. Okay, and I am going to consider this as x. Let x is equals to 0.4444. Why I am writing here x? This x means that I am going to represent this in the rational form. Okay, we are going to find the value of this x. X is equals to 0.44 and so on, and consider it as 1. Name it as 1. Next, what I am going to do next is, you firstly have to see below bar how many digits are there. Only one digit is there. Then what you are going to do is, if below bar only one digit is there, in this one you are going to multiply both sides by 10. Why 10? Because below the bar I am having only one digit. One digit means 10. If there would have been two digits, I would have multiplied by 2 zeros. Like this I would have multiplied. But right now below the bar I am having only one digit, so that means I am going to multiply with 10. That means I am going to power of 10 will be 1. So multiply both sides by 10 in 1. In this one I am going to multiply both sides by 10. How I am going to multiply? 10 I am going to multiply by x equals to 10 I am going to multiply by 0.444 and so on, like this. Okay, now what is 10 into x? 10x. Now we have done this already in the decimals chapter. When I have to multiply a decimal with something which is a power of 10, I am going to shift that decimal one place ahead, because I am having how many zeros here? 1. So this decimal is going to shift one place ahead. So this will become 4.444 and so on. I hope it is clear to you. Now this you are going to write as 2. Okay, you can see here also in the question what I have done is, I have written it here as x is equals to 0.444 and so on. I have multiplied both sides by 10. As bar is only on the one digit, I have written it here. So I have multiplied it. I will write here as 10 into x equals to 10 into 0.444 and so on. Okay, 10x, and this decimal I am going to shift one place ahead. This will become 4.444 and this is number 2. Now the next step is, I am going to subtract 2 and 1. This complete is 2 and this complete is 1. So I am going to subtract these two. Now how I am going to subtract these two? You can tell me, if this is equals to, this side of equals to is the left hand side and this side of equals to is the right hand side. So the left side I am going to subtract with the left side, right side I am going to subtract with the right side. So if I am going to talk about, one is x is equals to 0.444 and so on, and the other is 10x equals to 4.44 and so on. What I am going to do now is, these two I am going to subtract. What I will be getting? 10x minus x. I have subtracted these two left sides, equal to these two right sides I am going to subtract this 4.444 and so on, right? And then minus, or what you can do is write here below x. And what is there? 0.444 and so on. Clear? I have written 2 firstly, this 2 number I have written firstly here, this 2 equation, and the first equation I am writing here, and then subtract it. Let us subtract. What you will get. What is 10x minus x? 9x. Now see, 4 minus 4, 0, 0, 0 point. What it will be? 4. And you all know that if after decimal zeros are there, they are of no use, right? So can I write this as 4 only? This is 9x. So x is equals to 4 upon 9, and this is your answer, 4 upon 9. Okay, so that's how you can do it. This is also the way you can do it. Instead of writing like this, what you can do is 2 minus 1. 2 is 10x equals to 4.444 and so on, and you have to subtract 1. What is 1? X is equals to 0.444 and so on. Subtract it, you will be getting 9x is equals to 4.000 and so on. But this 0 is of no use because it will be written as 4 only. 9x is equals to 4, so the value of x is going to be 4 upon 9. Okay, you can write this much part also. You can write, instead of this, you can write this part also. I hope it is clear to you. Now let's move to the next question. It will be easy for you to understand. Now the next is 0.987, and you have to represent in the form of this fraction. 0.987 bar. How I am going to write it as? 0.987 bar is on 3 numbers, 3 digits. So 987, 987, 987 and so on. That means like this. And I am going to consider this number after taking out of the bar and writing it in this form. I am going to consider this form as x. Let x is equals to this. And this x form I am going to consider as 1. Now the next step is that I have to multiply with the multiple of 10. Below bar, how many digits are there? 3 digits are there. So I am going to multiply both sides by 1000. Multiply by 1000 both sides. Why 1000 on both sides? Because below bar 3 digits are there, so 3 zeros. It will become 1000 into x equals to 1000 multiplied by 0.987987 and so on. Clear? Now what is 1000 into x? 1000x, and 3 zeros are there. Decimal is here, so I am going to shift this decimal 3 places ahead, because 3 zeros are there, 1 2 3, and here it will come. So it will be 987.987 and so on. And this I am going to take as equation number 2. Now what is the next step? I am going to subtract 2 and 1. What I am going to do? 2 minus 1. Firstly, let us write the second equation. 1000x equals to 987.987 so on. This is the second equation, and I have to subtract the first, which is the x, which is the first one. X is equals to 0.987987 and so on. Now let us subtract it. This will come 0 0 0 0 0 0, and this is so on. Decimal. What is 987 minus 0? 987. And what is 1000x minus x? 999x. Okay, now you know that this is of no use. So x is equals to 987 upon 999 is the answer. So I can write this as this rational number. This the number which is repeating. If I have to write this in the rational form, this is the rational form. Okay, now let's do the C part. Now C part is a different one, not the difficult one, but the different one. Why? Because now we are having the bar only on 1 digit. We are having the digits after the decimals which are not having the bar. How you are going to solve it? It is, we are going to consider the same method. 0.453 bar. Let x is equals to 0.45. Now bar is on 3, so that means which number is going to repeat? 3. So 3 3 3 and so on. And this is going to be equation number 1. Now we are going to multiply both sides by 10. Why 10? Because bar is above which digit? Only 1 digit. So that means multiply both sides by 10. 10 into x equals to 10 into 0.45333 and so on, right? This is going to be 10x equals to 0 is there, so this 0 is going to shift one place ahead. It will be 4.5333 and so on, and this is equation number 2. Now let us subtract it. 2 minus 1. 10x is equals to 4.5333 so on, and the first one is x is equals to 0.4533 and so on. Now subtract it. 10x minus x is how much? 9x. 3 minus 3, 0. 3 minus 3, 0. 13 minus 5, 8. 4 minus 4, 0. 0.4. Right? But we do not want these zeros. So what will be the 9x is equals to 4.08. Okay. So 9x is equals to, just remove this decimal. After decimal, how many digits are there? 2. So it will be 408 upon 100. But we want the value of x, so what I'm going to do, x is equals to 9, I'm going to take it down. 408 upon 9 into 100, so the x is equals to 408 upon 900. This is your answer. Okay, 9 you have taken it down, right? So now on the basis of example 32, we are going to do exercise 3.5 question number 2. Now the first part you can do by yourself, because instead of 0.4 bar we are having here 0.7 bar. In the example we have done 0.4. It's just that instead of 4 we are going to take here 7. That's it. Otherwise everything is going to be same. Okay. Now I'm going to do B part. 0.89 bar. Now how I'm going to do here is, B part is 0.89 bar. Firstly I'm going to erase this bar. How I'm going to erase this bar? 0.89, 89, 89 and so on. Okay, so I have deleted this bar, and I am going to consider this as, let x is equals to 0.89, 89, 89 and so on, and I am going to consider this as equation number 1. So this is my first step. Next step is, I have to see that the bar above how many digits the bar is going to be there. The bar is above 2 digits, or there are 2 digits below the bar. So I am going to multiply both sides by 100. Why 100? 2 digits means 2 zeros. That means multiple of 10 we have to take. Now what I am going to do here is, in 1, right, x I am going to multiply by 100, and this 100 multiply by 0.898989 and so on. Now this 100 into x means 100x. How many zeros are there? 2. So we are going to shift this decimal 2 places ahead. It will be 89.8989 and so on, and this equation is going to be my equation number 2. This was my second step. Now the third step is, I am going to subtract it. Second equation I am going to write as it is, 89.8989 and so on. First equation I am going to write below this, x is equals to 0.8989 and so on, and I am going to subtract it. Okay, you can write 89 also, but it will be eventually cancel. It will give you 0. This all will give you 0. Okay, decimal, and this will give me 89 minus 0 will be 89, and 100x minus x will give me 99x equals to 89. Now you can see that we don't want this, because after decimal if we are having zeros it is of no use. So 99x is equals to 89. So I want only x, so x is equals to 89 upon 99, and this is your answer. Okay, so this was your B part. You can see here how we have done it. Okay, so this is your B part. Similarly, C part also you can try it by yourself. In C part we have multiplied both sides by 1000 because we are having 3 digits below the bar. So you can try the C part by yourself. I will be doing now D part. So D part is 0.243 bar, and I have to represent this in the rational form. So I can write this 0.243 bar as 24333 and so on, because the bar is below one digit. The bar is above only one digit and that digit is 3. That means which number is going to be repeated? 3. So I'm going to write 3, 3, 3 and so on, and I'm going to consider that as x because I have to tell this number as a rational number. We don't know this x, we have to find this x. So I'm going to considering as first equation. Now only one digit is there below the bar, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 10 on both sides in one equation. In this equation we are going to multiply by 10 on both sides. 10 will be multiplied by x, it will be 0.10 into 0.2433 and so on, and this, right? Now the next is 10x is equals to, only one 0 is there, so this 1 0 is going to shift one place ahead. It will be 2.4333 and so on, and this is equation number 2. Now the next is 2 minus 1. Firstly write second equation, 10x is equals to 2.4333 and so on, and below you are going to write the first equation, which is the first equation, x is equals to 0.24333 and so on. The number which is going to start getting repeating, no, after subtracting will be getting 0, so we don't want that. Okay, now what is 13 minus 4? 9. 3 minus 2? 1, and this is going to be 2. And what is 10x minus x? 9x. Okay, this part we don't want. Don't cut in your fair notebooks, I'm just cutting here so that I can make you explain here. 9x is equals to 2.19 I have got. Now 9x is equals to 219 upon 100. What I have done here is I have just removed the decimal, and after decimal 2 digits are there, so I have divided it by 100. Now x I want x, so now I am going to take 9 to the other side and divide 219 upon 9 into 100. So x is equals to 219 upon 900, and this is your answer. Okay, so do question number 2 in your notebooks also. Thank you.